Guys, if you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Bright Sunday, and I just share entrepreneurship strategies with beginner copywriters or entrepreneurs as a whole if you actually want to start a business. Now, into this video, I'm going to explain to you the outreach flywheel system. Now, this system, I actually got it out and it was inspired by Iman Gadzi due to his VSL Flywheel system. Now, as we all know that Iman, my boy, created a system for his VSL called the VSL Flywheel system. And basically, there have always been a quote, learn from what is working, which is actually being creative with someone else's idea, not stealing, but being creative with someone else's idea. Because there are a lot of business people or someone who is trying to create ideas that do steal people's idea, but there's a difference between stealing and being creative. So I find a way to be creative with the VSL Flywheel system and how it can be profitable to us. So now I will just explain this system to you exactly just as Iman, and I also tell you how this will help us as copywriters, beginner copywriters who have outreach to millions of times or once or twice or 6 months trying to get leads, trying to get clients. You can't. I'm going to actually tell you how this VSL Flywheel system have been of help to me, and it can actually be of help to you too. So now this system itself was just actually for Iman's VSL. If you don't know what a VSL means, it means video sales later. So basically now this VSL Flywheel system is all about offering value to a specific number of person, your targeted audience or your targeted client. I won't go down deep into the definition of the VSL Flywheel system, but I'll drop a link of the video about Iman Gadzi business. You can actually go down and watch it yourself so you can actually get more clarification. So I'm just trying to tell you that you're just actually offering value to a specific number of person, a certified number of audience, or your targeted client. That is just the VSL Flywheel system. So basically, according to him, Iman said he made up to $20 million in sales, not spending any money on ad, just implementing the VSL Flywheel system. And one of the most important thing that marveled me the most, he said he didn't spend any money on ad, just using the VSL Flywheel system. He made close to $20 million. Bro, I know that Iman is already a very big entrepreneur, but imagine if someone that is just a beginner, just your first 1 month into the game, you're actually using the VSL Flywheel system to implement or trying to learn the VSL outreach system or the outreach flywheel system that I created. And one of the basic things is, imagine someone that is making $20 million without spending any money in ads. You should imagine if that can actually be implemented in a different way that is beneficial to you. So now the most important thing is I have thought of a way this will be of good advantage to us as copywriters in our outreach system to outreach to clients, letting them listen to us before we pitch our offers. Because the first thing as a beginner copywriter or as a copywriter is to get your prospect to actually click your message or get you in their inbox. So this outreach flywheel system is one of the things that is going to help you get into their inbox. First step, stated by Tom, my guy. So basically, the first step is to get into their inbox. So this outreach flywheel system, I'm going to explain all that shit to you. So basically, this gave me the idea to bring about outreach flywheel system. Beginner copywriters always make the mistake of outreaching to a broad audience or prospect without knowing what exactly their client wants, needs, or who they are. Because you can't reach out to me, you can't watch my video if you don't know that I'm actually teaching you about copywriting. So let us just use that as an example. You know, I'm actually talking about copywriting, about leads, about entrepreneurship. That is one of the main reasons you watch this video. So if you're just watching a random video or any video you just see anywhere, you're not going to get that copywriting value if you're actually looking for a copywriting value. You get what I'm trying to say? So this system is a system that I built, and I believe it will help you reduce spam clients. It will help your outreach from being viewed and not reply to being viewed and reply. constantly waiting for your message or staring at your message 2 hours ago, the message you sent like 2 hours ago, all this system is going to help you get rid of all this shit, all this problem all around. So see, let me just tell you something. I will try my best to give you all I can right now in this video right now, but the truth, I'll just be honest with you, I'm not the best copywriter in the world who sees it the way you see it or can go deep where you find it difficult, because there are a lot of copywriters all around the world. They are facing different difficulties. Most people don't have a system, most people don't have electricity, so I might not be able to see it the way you see it. So this is one of the main reasons I created Copy Vision. Now Copy Vision is just actually as far as you can see as a copywriter. What can you see? Can you see 10k? Can you see 20k? Can you see 100k? Can you see 1 million? 1 million with copywriting. Basically, you must not charge 1 million to make 1 million with copywriting, so that is a different thing. So that is one of the reasons I, Bright, created Copy Vision. It's just a free Discord server down in the description. You can actually join if you want. I give basic free values there daily, answer all your questions, and most importantly, you get to meet new people, not just ordinary people, but copywriters like you and I, who sees it the way you see it, who understands you the way you understand. So the Outreach Flywheel system is or can be broken down into just 2 steps. 1, knowing who your clients are. 2, knowing what you can do for them. Imagine this: you are really sick, not knowing what is wrong with you, and if you don't know what is wrong, what is actually wrong with you, you won't know how to treat yourself. Now the first step of the Outreach Flywheel system is prospecting in. Now this is actually trying to know your prospects, or who your prospects are, what they do excuse me, where they are from. This can actually take some few hours if you're an expert, but if you just get into the game, maybe 1 month, 2 months, this can actually take you some few days or some few or less if you know what you're doing. So like I said, it's called prospecting. It's trying to know who your prospects are, what they do. Now before you can actually outreach to a business or outreach to a personnel or a fitness coach, you should actually be ideal of what you're trying to do. Okay, I'm a copywriter, an email copywriter, or a sales copywriter, or an ad copywriter. Those are the different places of this game. Okay, so as an ad copywriter, I'm going to reach out to fitness coaches, or I'm going to reach out to business optimization coaches. I'm going to reach out to mindset coach. One of my first inbound lead was actually a mindset coach. So all these things, these are your targeted clients. You have to be specific of what you're trying to reach out to, who you're trying to reach out to. So but once you know who your prospects are, you have to know what they do. You know that this is a mindset coach, or for sure he's actually giving about mindset stuff, trying to help other people change their mindset from being broke or being depressed or something. So where they are from, you should try to know. So all these things, see, there's one thing about business, online business, Wi-Fi money. There are a lot of scammers everywhere. So you have to be genuine. You have to be sure of what you're trying to do, so that you will not put your whole hope and trust on someone else you just met like few minutes ago or few days ago, and you say, oh my god, this is my dream client I've been looking for. Why you don't know it's just one of the scammers behind. So you have to know this. These are the things you have to compare. Now that's why I say it can take you few hours or few days. Like basically someone like me, I usually take like two weeks to actually get prospect. When I mean get prospect, I get prospect, not leads. Prospect. These are people that I know that they are good enough for me to outreach. So if I take that kind of longer time, it's going to be more beneficial to me. So we are going to move into the second step. Now we are going to move into the second step. Now, you remember when I spoke about knowing what is wrong with you when you get sick? Here it comes. The truth of the matter is, if you don't know what is making your client sick, you can't treat them. Try to know exactly what is the problem and how you can treat them. And one of the most important things, you should know how to solve them. See, one of the things is, copywriters always get into this mindset of, going inside a game, outreaching to a client and get $2K. But no, the truth of the matter, the way you get that $2K or $2,000 is if your client gets more money, you're going to be paid. Bro, it's not a job, it's a skill. It's not a job, it's a skill. You have to be creative. So you have to step into the page or the website of your clients and actually find what is making them sick, what is making them flop in a particular problem or in a particular place, and you are sure enough you can actually offer this value to them and it can actually increase their sales. That is how he's going to pick maybe 10% or 20% out from there. Let me say maybe he's making 10K, he's going to break it at 1K and give it to you. Bro, that is how you're going to fucking be rich out of this entrepreneurship stuff. So I'm going to make an example down in my copy vision about how to prospect. That is prospecting, trying to know who your clients are, the website and all those free sites you can use as beginners or students that want to actually make more money. So I'm going down in my copy vision, I'm going to show you exactly the website, apollo.io, how to use all this shit for free down in the description. All you have to do is subscribe and join copy vision down in the description. If you find this video valuable, please drop a like, subscribe and join copy vision. See you in my next